Alright, the next class is Rogue. Let's start with our Spellstone. It's a 5 mana Lesser Onyx Spellstone. Destroy one random enemy minion, and the upgradable part is play 3 Death Rattle cards to upgrade. So let's look at the other versions. It can go up to destroy 2 enemy minions and destroy 3 enemy minions. So the most obvious comparison when you see this card is to Vilespine. Is this better than Vilespine? And the correct answer is no, it's not. There aren't enough Death Rattles to run either. So I don't think this card is good enough. And if you have to get to the point where you have to destroy 3 enemy minions, you're pretty far behind. I don't think it'll see play. I gave it a 2. Vilespine is just better. Alright, next card is 4 mana 3/2 Elven Minstrel. Combo, draw 2 minions from your deck. So drawing 2 cards is no joke, but drawing 2 minions in Rogue, I don't know. You'd kind of want this more like in a Miracle Rogue kind of deck, but Miracle Rogue doesn't even run that many minions. You could run this in like a Malagos deck where you're guaranteed to draw Malagos, which is kind of interesting. It's definitely slow for the stats though. I mean, this could get killed by a 1-drop. If your 4-drop getting killed by a 1-drop is pretty slow, and it requires combo, so I don't know. It's very, very slow. I gave it a 1. I may be wrong about this card, but I think it's just too slow for the mana cost. Getting killed by a 1-drop is a very much a possibility. So I give it a 1. Let's see. Next card is a 4 mana 4/4 minion, Feldori Strider. Battlecry, shuffle 3 ambushes into your deck. When drawn, summon a 4/4 spider. This card seems insane in Miracle Rogue. If Miracle Rogue is still a thing, or you're drawing a bunch of cards with Auctioneer, you just get free 4/4s. It's a great body. It's not a great body. It's a very good body. A 4 mana 4/4 is nothing to laugh at. For that reason, I gave it a 4. It definitely has a place in Miracle Rogue where you draw a bunch of cards. It doesn't have a place in Tempo Rogue because you don't draw enough. But in Miracle Rogue, this definitely sees play. It's very good. Kobold Illusionist. 4 mana 3/3 minion. Death Rattle. Summon a 1/1 copy of a minion in your hand. This card obviously shines with something like Malagos, some high-value target in your hand where you kind of just kill your opponent off of it. I like the Malagos potential with this, so for that reason I gave it a 4. I think this could single-handedly bring Malagos Rogue back. It just seems very good with that kind of deck. Alright, the next card is the legendary minion for Rogue. It's a 3 mana 2/2 Sonya Shadow Dancer. After a friendly minion dies, add a 1/1 copy of it to your hand. It costs 1 less. So it has the Shadow Step kind of effect. It requires a board though, which is a little bit tricky. People were saying that this could potentially bring back Quest Rogue, which is definitely a possibility. A scary possibility that this could be good enough to play in Quest Rogue. I gave it a 4. I'm optimistic it'll see playing even in Quest Rogue and maybe even outside of a Quest Rogue deck. I think it's a very good card. Very powerful. Very combo oriented. Alright, the next 3 cards I'm going to do as a set. It's the 3 Rogue secrets. Cheat Death, Evasion, and Sudden Betrayal. Cheat Death is a secret. When a friendly minion dies, return it to your hand. It costs 2 less. So basically like a Shadow Step. Evasion, secret. After a hero takes damage, become immune this turn, similar to Ice Block. And Sudden Betrayal, secret. When a minion attacks your hero, instead it attacks one of its neighbors, which is like a misdirection kind of. More targeted misdirection. So they're all similar to cards that already exist. The problem is, they're 2 mana. And what does that mean? That means you can't play these with Keleseth. So I don't see these seeing play at all, to be honest. I gave every single one of them a 1-star because Keleseth is too good. I don't understand where these fit in. Maybe you could put them in like a Malagos Rogue or something, but I don't think they're good enough. I just don't. So all of them get a 1. 1, 1, 1. Alright, next card is a 2 mana 3/1 minion, Cavern Shiny Finder. Battlecry, draw a weapon from your deck. This is obviously intended with the next card, which is the legendary weapon. I'll read that one as well. It's a 1 mana, 1 attack, 3 durability, King's Bane. Death Rattle, shuffle this into your deck. It keeps any enhancements. So you fetch this with the Cavern Shiny Finder, essentially. So it comes down to whether Weapons Rogue will be a thing. Can you build a deck around this singular card? That's the question. I think you can. I don't know if it'll be good enough now, but I'm optimistic that it will be good enough and we will see a weapons rogue. The other problem with this card is you can't play Keleseth with it. So it's really just, you're going all in on a weapons deck. You're not even guaranteed to draw the Kingsbane. So it's a little tricky. It's probably an optimistic rating, but I gave both of these cards 4s. I gave Cavern Shiny Finder and Kingsbane 4 and 4. So that's Rogue. Let's go back over it. Spellstone I don't think is better than Vilespine. Elven Minstrel I think is just too slow. Maybe in a combo deck, maybe. Thaldori Strider could definitely see play in Miracle Rogue. Kobold is great in Malagos Rogue. The Legendary could definitely see play in Quest Rogue. The secrets I don't think are good enough anyway, but Keleseth deactivates them regardless. I think Weapons Rogue has potential. I'm optimistic about Weapons Rogue. So overall, Rogue got some pretty cool cards. Some different cards for different archetypes, which is nice. I'm pretty happy with the Rogue cards. I wouldn't be unhappy opening most of these. So that's Rogue. Let's move on to the next class.